Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we're working on the 3 series again, and a very common problem that almost everyone has are the door handles. As you can see how terrible these things are. Look at my hands. So I'm going to show how to go from this to this for 190 Rand from Temu. Look at these two here, OEM, aftermarket, almost identical. The OEM has a slightly softer texture, but that is the part that actually gives you the issues. Build quality, very good. Must say I'm really surprised. I took a chance of buying with this, but I'm really happy. Weight is almost identical, slightly lighter, but feels solid. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay guys, so these are the tools that I use to get the job done. A screwdriver, 2 bits, a T20 Torx, a star screwdriver. Obviously you can have a star and a Torx separate, two separate screwdrivers. Drill bits, I use a wooden drill bits. I use a 10mm and a 6mm drill. These are optional. You can use a screwdriver and try and pry out the plastic, as will be shown where the plastic is. And instead of pry tools, you don't really need this. You can use a screwdriver to do that. Obviously this is safer from in terms of damaging or scarring the panels, marring the panels. So yeah, this is basically the tools that I use to get the job done. These are just the bits that this came off. So yeah, and that's it. But basically, in essence, you can just get away with a screwdriver only. You must have a Torx, a flat bit Torx screwdriver, a flat screwdriver, and a star screwdriver. Yeah. Right. Let's start with removing the door panel. There we go. And now let's try and access this. There we go. You can see how damaged it is. So I think trying to take this out here, and then this is the easy option, because I just don't want to try taking this on the top. I already started damaging this piece here. Okay. So the next tool we're going to use is a T20 spline. Okay, so with a T20 spline, there are 4 bolts. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So interestingly enough, if you look, you can see 31, 10, 11. 31, 10, 11. That is the manufacture date, should be manufacture date of this door panel. This guy is a 2012. So next we're gonna pop off this door card, and for that we're just gonna use a pry tool again, start at the bottom and work our way around, and it should pop off. Notice that I'm basically moving the pry tool to where it stops. When it stops, there should be a clip there, and I'm prying at that point because I don't want to pry in the center. There's a clip and clip there because I don't want to flex this and force the clip to break. Remember, these things are brittle, they are old, so let's be gentle and take it down. So it stops there. we should just lift up. There we go. So now if you look at the connectors, so basically I lifted this off to clear the button once that's connected. Disconnected. So basically we've got three. We've got the speaker cable, we've got the power window, and we've got this door handle connection. And there's the one screw I haven't taken off yet. So let's start with the speaker. I hate connectors. Okay, so this you just pull off. As you can see, there's a spare port here. That's generally for the tweeter, if you've got that option. The next one is this here. You can see there's a little clip there at the bottom, so you should be able to push that out, pull it up. Let's try that. I'm doing this one-handed, so I'll push this pry tool down there. You can see, popped it. There we go, popped up. There we go, pops up. Not, and now the last one is the power window connection. And the last one is power window connection, which you should just be able to pull off. Wiggle, and off it comes. So then your door card is free. Okay, now we've got the door plate on our test bench, and if you follow with your hand, if you follow underneath where the door handle is, you'll find it's these two clips here and these two here. So we need to drill them out because you can see the plastic soldered. So we're going to use a 10mm wood bit here. Let's see how that works. So first time I'm doing this, I'm not sure. I'll try a large flat screwdriver to try and pry this plastic. Yes, perfect. So I actually think the 10mm did a better job. Remember guys, you don't want to damage the backing material because then your kit is supplied with screws, it'll go straight through. Okay, I'm going to swap out to another 10mm bit. Take your time, don't rush it. Let's see if we can pull out the door handle. Okay, let's try again. Turn this over. Let's try popping it out. I'm going to try the smaller 6mm, just drill straight through there. Okay, let's try now. There we go. Give a bit more drilling here at the back. Especially on this one. Let's try it now. Very stuck solid. We're gonna have to play with it a bit more. Back to the 8mm, maybe the 10. Back to the 10. Give it another shot. Okay. Bit of a hassle, but as you can see, it's finally out. You can see how disgusting it is. It's breaking up. Right. Okay guys, so in retrospect, looking at the original handle, what I would have done is I would have used 6mm, drill straight through, and then use 10mm to power the surrounding. But yeah, live and learn. That's why I'm doing this, so you guys don't have to go through this learning phase. So here we have the aftermarket one. Let's quickly fit it, make sure that it lines well before we try anything else. And brilliant. There we go. Love it. So let's go to the back. Okay, so I quickly vacuum the area, get it clean. Also, just make sure that you keep, you might want to cover your speaker when you're working it because dust can get in, but I was careful to keep away from here. The other thing that you do want to do is make sure that all of these clips are in place, because sometimes some of these clips do stay behind the door itself, so you can pop off the door and make sure that all of the clips are in place. Right, so this kit comes with screws. Okay, so the kit does come with screws, 4 screws. but as you can see, they just make it over the hole. I want better grip on this, so I got washers. Make sure you get a proper star screwdriver. You don't want to strip the screws itself. Let's go and let's get on screwing this in. I'm just going to snug it up. I'm not going to tighten it. Okay, now let's tighten this up. Not too much, obviously it's plastic and it will strip, so just enough. Alright, so let's get a quick feel here. That's solid. Then just the bottom here, top is solid. I'm just going to tighten a bit more here, the bottom. So basically with moving the handle around, this helped it seat into place, and that's why those screws got loose at the bottom. Let's do this again. Yeah, that is solid. There we go. Alright, that's done. Now let's do the reverse and get back onto the car. Alright, let's start clipping everything back. So the first one is the mirror. Sorry, the window. Can only go in one way. You can see this. Clipped. And let's do the handle, I think. Okay, guys. So this isn't going properly. So the reason is this plastic piece needs to come forward, and for that to happen, we need to take out this cable is joined to the lock, and to that you pull this down, out, and it unslots from there. And now you can see, if I do this, this little black piece moves forward. So with this black piece all the way forward, you can then push this over the lock itself. So you need to pull the handle in. Tricky. There you go. Clipped in. Now push. And then check if it's got tension. Hold it there. And if I pull the handle forward, yeah, it's got tension. Now all we need to do is do the reverse. Clip it into the lock itself. Oh, sorry. Into the lock. Pull down. Reattach. Let's check the tension here. That's easily fine. Now we reattach the speaker. And let's redo everything. Okay, I just pushed the panel back in place on top. It's not clipped, as you can see. So before we put anything back in place, let's make sure everything is working. So firstly, the ignition is on, the radio is on, and the speaker is playing. Window is working, and lastly we need to check that the door works. So for this, go across the latch, push that in, 1, 2, and then if you open, it should click. There we go, so it's working. So now we can push the rest of the door panel in. We push the top in, just check, peel with your fingers, make sure that the clips line up. There's a hole there, and start knocking it in. There we go, the handle feels solid. And there we go. Let's just strengthen out. Solid. Brilliant. So I'm really happy with that. So guys, it's not too hard. The hardest part of this is drilling out the old door handle from the inside. But yeah, hope this helps someone. Really happy with the product for the price. Brilliant. So yeah, guys, hope this helps you. Till next video, take care.